Hello viewers and welcome back to In the Pits. Now, when I joined this lobby I was straight away greeted with this and I instantly knew I was in for some top quality racing of the highest caliber. Sarcasm there. So, moving on with the race. Well, the first attempt of the race. I didn't qualify because, you know, it's a bit more fun to start at the back, and if you're at the front you normally just get smacked off. So, already there's contact at the back. There's only two guys at the back. They're smacking into each other. God knows what's up with them. And there's mayhem up here. I try to avoid it, but I get nudged at the back. My car is severely damaged already. I try to move off the track and smack. There we have it. That left my car rendered useless. So, I waited for the next race to start to try again, see if I could do any better, see if I could at least get one lap in. Should have chopped this bit. And we're off. And we're all away without too much carnage until we get to turn one. Some guy's gone a bit wide there from the start. I'm sure he'll be back in the race though. And standard mayhem. I'm trying to keep myself to myself as usual. Get a little nudge up the back, but I'm still on the track. Mayhem, absolute carnage going on. And I have managed to get up to 5th position from 17th just from avoiding it. You know, it's just all I normally try to do in the races. This guy's gone spun and I've avoided an accident there like an absolute boss. Now, I didn't do any laps of this, so you know, I got up to 5th position, but I was very slow. I didn't get fast until the end, really. But I did manage to hold a good position overall in the race, I think. This guy just gets tapped off a little bit wide, rejoins in front of me. It slows me down a bit, but that's racing for you. These guys, contact again. What is going on? I don't understand why people can't just stick to their own line. This guy coming up on the left. I don't know why I was slow. Oh, I started with the full amount of petrol again, apparently. I've still got 28 litres. These guys, no, they're off. They're done. Completely gone. I've still got 28 litres, a very heavy car. Shame you can't dump it. Locking up the brakes a bit there. Coming into the final turn. Well, pretty much the final turn. I wouldn't really call this next one a turn anyway. So I'm in 3rd position. Still got 28 litres, 27. It's just not going down quick enough for me.
Great driving, keep it up.
Got a back marker joining. See, I was so slow through all these sections. After the first corner, I realised it's just foot down the whole way through there in this car. I think this car's called the Tatus. I can't remember. I don't know if that's how you say it either. I was taking this corner completely wrong as well. You meant to trail brake through it all. I couldn't get the hang of that until later.
He's gaining on you. The gap's now 8/10.
Now I've got Freddy gaining on me. Off he goes. Podium position was fun for a lap, but everything must come to an end.
Yellow flag. Watch out. The next car is
What goes up must come down. So it would appear there's only 12 people left in the race now. I'm guessing the wreckers just completely trashed their car and couldn't drive them anymore. Locking up very bad there, getting on the brakes a little too late. I don't know how I got damage on the back there. I must have clipped it on the curb or something. Down to 5th. This was very stressful, just watching everyone fly past me. There was nothing I could do about it. Went a bit deep there. Took a while for me to get my confidence in on that corner. Now I've got another guy behind ready to take me. And I've still got 5 times the amount of fuel I should do right now.
55.6 seconds.
That's what I'm blaming my my slowness on, okay? Just hit that curb way too hard, went in way too tight there.
All right.
Shouldn't have been doing that. Keeping my line here.
Still there.
As Alonso says, I think it's Alonso always says, you've got to give it the space. All the time. If you don't give the space, you're more likely to cause an accident. This guy spun off, so that's another free position for me. Slow and steady. Won't win you the race, but it will get you somewhere.
Still there.
And I've lost another position. Very tight here. And he just pushes me off wide a bit. Well, not physically, but I wasn't prepared to make contact and lose more time and more positions. I reckon if we hadn't made contact there, I would have gone down to at least 6th. Or no, 7th. Coming into the tight chicane. Probably going to lock up the brakes again. No. Nailed it this time. Bloody mic stand keeps falling down.
Yellow flag.
Stay up. Thank you. Now I've got another fella right on my gearbox, as they say in Project Cars. And final turn. And we've got another guy off here. Did that give me a position? No, he must have been a back marker. He might have even just been a back marker trying to go into the pits.
1.5 seconds.
But missed.
Plenty of fuel.
I think I started to get quick into this section now. Foot down all the way through here. Took me a while to do that. I still wasn't doing this section correctly at this point of the race, but I was giving it a go. And I kept missing the right apex on this. Oh no, that was alright that time, I guess. Still not great.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Yellow flag, another guy's off.
The gap behind.
That's a position for me, but I'm sure he'll catch up. Was that not a position for me? Well, I'm pretty sure I was in 5th before I went past him, and he was not a back marker. Who knows? Got 2 guys behind me here. They're probably going to take me. No practice in a heavy car does not equal a non-stressful time, shall we say. Did I overshoot? No. Tucked it in nicely again. The guy in front of me overshot a bit, I think. Giving me a chance to gain a bit of time back on him. And don't think I did manage to catch Bruno. I'm not sure. I'm keeping the guys behind me at bay though, luckily. I'm gaining on him hard here. I don't know why. He must have damage or something, because I was not driving quickly.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 5 tenths.
Still closing the gap in here. Yeah, this is how you're meant to take this section. Took me 5 laps to figure it out. I couldn't decide whether it was better to be in 1st or 2nd for this corner. I think I was losing a bit of time going into 1st and having to shift back up to 2nd though. I'm not sure. I'll probably be able to give this another go. This server seems to appear all the time online, which does make it kind of boring having the same one pop up all the time. and I've gone very deep into whatever.
Right, clear right.
And a
Stewards
penalty.
clean the track. Keep it between the white lines.
That penalty lost me. Well, apparently it only lost me 1 position, but 2 cars went past. Got to be careful on that green stuff I just went over. It's so slippy. It's not nice to have right after a chicane. So I've still got the 3 in front of me in my sights. Can I get them back? The answer is probably no. Oh well, he's gone into the pit, so I'm definitely getting him. The answer is probably no, unless they make a mistake. That's all I can really wait for people to do now. I don't have the pace. I'm not making the pace, and I don't have the light enough car, I don't think. I'm not actually sure how much of a difference petrol makes in this game, but I think it makes quite a lot. Otherwise it'd probably be like Forza and they just whack you in with a certain amount of petrol, you know. Well, I don't think you can even change the petrol on Forza, I'm not sure. And this guy's gone wide. That's what I was waiting for, someone to make a mistake. That was terrible, completely missed the apex on that corner. But I am sticking with the guy ahead. And hopefully he'll make a mistake. But if he does, he needs to hurry up about it, because after this there's 5 more corners. Tucking it in nicely in there. I did start to get quite quick around this track in this car.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 5.5 seconds.
Yes, and the guy in front of me, I thought he was going to make a terrible rejoin and smack me off, but that is a position regained for me.
Freddie is leading the race.
Thank you, whoever you were, Fro. And here we go. Last lap luck. Overshoot. Onto the green. Onto the auto spin. And that
Track limits, come on.
has literally ruined my day. Last lap luck. Yes, that's the one. And that just ruined my day. So, you know, what can I do? I'll try and do better for you next time. I'll try and get in this lobby again. That's all. See you next time.
Well done, mate.